Stop treating your vocabulary like a simple, closed local dictionary. That is the identity of someone who misses the entire thrilling story of human civilization embedded in the words they use daily. The conflict arises when you realize that many of your most common words are actually linguistic travelers. When you say meja or safar, you are speaking the echoes of the ancient Persian and Arabic lexicon, solidified long before the rise of Islam. These words are direct proof of a linguistic Silk Road, connecting the Arabian Peninsula, Abyssinia, and Southeast Asia. Instead, abandon that passive identity. Become a linguistic archaeologist. See your language not as a static tool, but as a living artifact, a dynamic map charting global trade, faith, and conquest.
See your language not as a static tool, but as a living artifact, a dynamic map charting global trade, faith, and conquest. The profound reward is this: you gain an intellectual superpower. You stop just speaking words, and you start speaking history. You transform mundane conversation into a fascinating, deep dive into global interconnectedness. Embrace the history hidden in your tongue.
If you are still learning languages by memorizing flashcards without understanding their origin, you are stuck in the identity of a shallow learner. You are missing the entire foundation of how languages actually work and evolve. The conflict is that the most powerful words in your lexicon, words related to administration, commerce, and faith, are not homegrown. They are direct linguistic imports. Think of the influence of Abyssinian traders or the deep roots of pre-Islamic Arabic terms that shaped the region's legal and spiritual vocabulary. This historical absorption proves that language is inherently syncretic and globally connected. It's time for a transformation. Adopt the identity of a master etymologist. Adopt the identity of a master etymologist. You are no longer just learning vocabulary. You are tracing ancient geopolitical movements through sound and script, recognizing the Persian linguistic influence on bureaucracy. The reward is immense clarity. You gain predictive power over word meanings across different cultures. Stop being a student who just accepts the dictionary definition. Start being the intellectual who understands the Silk Road that created that definition. This depth is the key to true linguistic mastery. If you believe your native language developed in isolation, shielded from outside influence, you are holding on to the identity of a linguistic isolationist. This belief is fundamentally flawed and severely limits your perspective on global history and cultural strength. The conflict is undeniable. Historical evidence screams otherwise. The language we speak today is a rich mosaic built by Persian poets, Abyssinian merchants, and the complex lexicon of pre-Islamic Arabia. Words related to bureaucracy, art, and even basic societal structures are often loanwords, testament to the powerful linguistic Silk Road. These absorptions aren't weaknesses. They are scars of thriving international exchange and prove our historical importance. Therefore, transform your identity. Become a proud linguistic globalist. Recognize that your tongue is a historical document, proving your culture has always been central to global trade and intellectual exchange. The reward is a powerful sense of connection. You stop seeing yourself as peripheral and start recognizing your place in a vast, interconnected human story. Stop speaking like a local. Start speaking like a citizen of the world, whose words carry millennia of shared history.